Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. These magical words were spoken by the late great Napoleon Hill nearly 100 years ago. This is Tim Eade, Faith Factor TV, with a really deep message today that I hope you can take in. Make even a note in your journal today about it. And if you don't have a journal, get a journal to mark this day because it's so important. I'm going to say this again. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. What does conceive mean? It's to see it in your mind before it becomes reality. It's to use that imagination that we are all gifted with as one of our magical gifts, to see something that doesn't yet exist in real form in your mind, in such real form. Have you ever woke up from a dream and you said, it seems so real? You can dream when you're awake too. It's called your imagination. Conceive. Believe. What is belief? It's faith. I've been talking about faith. Where there's faith, fear can't live. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. It comes to fruition in its natural state. See, here's the thing. This is a little different where I'm coming from today, but I want you to catch this. A lot of us think of ourselves as physical beings, and people I know, I've heard it time and time again saying, well, and I have a spirit. No. We are spirits. We are spiritual beings. And this isn't about a religious connotation. It can be, but it's not. It's that we are, in fact, spirits living, residing in a physical body. What can a spirit do? Anything. Anything. Spiritual beings living in a physical body, and we're gifted with an intellect, meaning that we can decide anything that we want. And yet so many of us just figure if we want to get something, we just have to try harder. And I want to read you a quick story about trying harder to let you know that that's not necessarily the answer. Here's the story. There's a small fly burning out the last of its short life's energies in a futile attempt to fly through the glass of the window pane. The whining wings tell the poignant story of the fly's strategy. Try harder, but it's not working. The frenzied effort offers no hope for survival. Ironically, the struggle is part of the trap. It is impossible for the fly to try hard enough to succeed at breaking through the glass. Nevertheless, this little insect has staked its life on reaching its goal through raw effort and determination. This fly is doomed. It will die there on the windowsill. Across the room, 10 steps away, the door is open. 10 seconds of flying time, and this small creature could reach the outside world it seeks. With only a fraction of the effort now being wasted, it could be free of this self-imposed trap. The breakthrough possibility is there. It would be so easy. Why doesn't the fly try another approach, something dramatically different? How did it get so locked in on the idea that this particular route and determined effort offer the most promise for success? What logic is there in continuing until death to seek a breakthrough with more of the same? No doubt this approach makes sense to the fly. Regrettably, it's an idea that will kill. Trying harder isn't necessarily the solution to achieving more. It may not offer any real promise for getting what you want out of life. Sometimes, in fact, it's a big part of the problem. What are you working so hard at? Sure that this strategy will lead to breakthrough, and it is simply not working. If you have been doing the same thing over and over and over, and yet you are not achieving the results you want, what has to change to make a difference? Is doing more of the same the answer? Clearly not. What haven't you tried? We are spiritual beings. It's time to dive deeper in a completely different direction. I hope you enjoyed that. I got to run for now, but I'm really looking forward to seeing you again. Tim Eade, Faith Factor TV. Thank you.